Service. This is Fox 17 News at 9, your Code Red station.
It does make me a little more concerned that it's like a possibility it could happen.
New tonight, a growing number of young men worry a new federal law could signal a return to the military draft. The change involves selective service registration, and it comes as global tensions, including the current situation in Iran, that continue to make headlines. But experts say there's a lot of misinformation about there in terms of what this really means. And Fox 17 News' Maddie Nolan is live downtown at Bicentennial Mall State Park with what you need to know.
Yes, Scott, I'm actually here at the World War II Memorial in Germantown. And of course, while there is a lot of confusion kind of circulating there online, an expert tells me, well, it would have to be World War II type of situation for them to even consider a draft. Conversations about a possible military draft are spreading, especially among young men.
I've heard that there's like a possibility like 18 to 25-year-olds like have to enter into the draft pool by like December or something.
Zach Rutter, a 22-year-old senior at Vanderbilt, says what he's seeing online is raising questions. That confusion comes as this new law and conflict in Iran overlap, fueling fear about what it means. But this new law does not create a draft. It would automatically register eligible men for selective service, something they are already required to do.
It just does kind of like make me think there's a possibility that, you know, they're kind of thinking in the back of their heads they might need a draft. So that's like my bigger concern.
That fear is what experts say is being misunderstood.
I don't see it happening.
Lee Elder spent decades in Army recruiting and says a draft would take much more.
For one thing, it would take congressional approval to do that.
And even then, it would take time.
Enrolling a person is one thing. Putting them in the military service is something totally different. It would take them weeks, if not months, just to sort out from the list who is qualified and who is not.
Elder says the U.S. has relied on an all-volunteer force for decades, and a draft would only come under extreme conditions, including a major threat to the U.S.
I just don't see any situation in our world that would trigger a draft.
For now, this change is about efficiency and streamlining a process that's already been a law, not a signal that a draft is coming. Now, as I mentioned before, a draft would be kind of a last resort option. Now, the military would first consider, of course, the reserves as well as the National Guard. And then also, I was told that they are better equipped than when we first had a draft during the Vietnam War. Reporting live here in Nashville, I'm Maddie Nolan, Fox 17 News, your Code Red station.